Some good high-quality Dota.
I'm hoping for some more.
NAVi's turn to ban.
Techies would be nice.
I mean, we have been granted with 2 techies played simultaneously
Yes.
at
Turn to
TI.
ban.
Both of them won.
Winners!
Winners! So Techie, I don't know if he was picked more than that. It was actually grabbed in some other games, but other than that, today he's 100% winner.
I have not seen a flag on my social
NAVi's
networking.
turn to
I was
ban.
checking my Twitter and Facebook all day, as well as yesterday, and nothing
Team
flagged.
Secret's
Pretty sure you
turn
would
to
have
pick.
noticed if there was a Techie pick.
Yes, I would have.
Yeah.
There would have been something like, "Oh my, Techie's picked!"
Toby is a fiend. He's a massive fiend. So.
I'm a social networking kind of guy.
Yeah.
So if you don't follow me over on Toby1Dota already, you should. And Micah Gaming. Not
Damn.
Not Wagamama UK. That's a completely different thing.
You can follow them too. They got some nice noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should sponsor you.
We're thinking
10
about some
seconds
sponsorship. You can
Yeah.
tweet to them if you like noodles or Dota.
Or if you want them to actually
5
like
seconds
sponsor Waga,
remaining.
just say, you know what, this guy is a grade A guy. You should follow him
Reserve
Yeah.
time.
and sponsor him.
Yeah, next year I'm gonna come here and be sponsored by Wagamama, and I'm gonna have to eat
like,
noodles all the time.
You do like one of those little things you have. Like we should have people like that walking around with Key Arena. It's like the oysters, clams, and cockles. Except it's just like.
I can't believe you went there, Toby. All right then.
I did it before we hit the Twitch chat, so it's fine. We only hit the wonderful people on Dota TV chat. So if you spam it up in your Dota TV chat, like, okay, I don't know who you're gonna get, but you're probably gonna get them to mute the chat straight away. All right, so the quick ban's out. Nothing out the ordinary with the SF Quap, Lashrak being in the ban pool, Gyrocopter actually fitting his way into the first ban spot, and Team Secret first picked the Tusker. It's not the danger zone because Techies will just be banned out in the next phase, and Navi,
Unless
Navi's
they get
turn
exactly
to
what they
pick.
want. We talked about this in game number 1. How does Navi win? Get Soneko Wyvern.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
it.
Soneko is so good at playing multiple different heroes. He did a good job on his Lion. He plays an amazing Shaker, but he also plays a brutal Winter Wyvern. That is by far the most impressive hero that I've seen him on. So very nice for them to first pick that for him. They're gonna see what they bring as their second pick here.
10 seconds
As,
remaining.
of course, Queen of Pain, Shadow Fiend, Leshrac.
You could take
being
anything
removed.
you want. Like
5
Horst
seconds remaining.
is now enabled to
He's
be
enabled?
Horst. Like I remember his Weaver with Winter
Reserve
Wyvern
time.
combo, where it was this time lapse, or then I swear Soneko was like tearing his hair out just to try and keep up with Horst's movement. He would time lapse into a different position, and Wyvern would have to chase him back the other way. He's low, cold embrace,
Yeah.
and then oh no, Winter's curse to try and buy him more space so he can regenerate. And
Speaking of keeping up with him, I'm surprised that we haven't seen Soneko play Wisp. He likes to play that as well. That is also an option. If you really want to stay on top of Havost and enable him, that's definitely the hero that comes to mind. Wow, they're digging into their time for the second pick here. They're like, definitely going to have Winter Wyvern, and then not sure. Not sure.
it's a big question mark. And then she
Alright.
picked up the Earthshaker
Team
early on.
Secret's
They're like,
turn
can we
to
just
pick.
clone Soneko and have two of him playing in this game?
This is perfectly alright for Navi. Funnick can play it.
Yeah.
You could throw it onto Art Style as well. They're fine with both. It makes Secret guess the lanes a little bit more. Team Secret also, like, the game is becoming a little less appealing for techies in the early stages. They should go for a Naga
Team
Siren.
Secret's
So
turn to ban.
There we
answered
go.
the
It's the Kuroki Siren once again.
It could be the Kuroki Naga Siren once, but Naga
That's a
Siren once
mouthful.
again. Did it so well, Laga.
That's because I just said Kuroki Siren.
It's either that or they give it
10
to
seconds
Arteezy, and we
remaining.
do in fact run with the techies combo. The Naga Siren might throw them off that.
5 seconds
but
remaining.
we're into an expanding phase now, so we'll see if Navi at least are worried about the combo.
Reserve time.
Because it's still, it's one of those big burst combos. Wyvern,
Yeah. I mean, it's still there.
Team
You
Secret's
have to. Like, if
turn to
Tusk is
ban.
picked in the first phase, and you're against a team that notoriously have run it multiple times in their history, you should definitely ban out the techies in the second phase. It's
Yeah.
pretty much as simple as that. And I think that Secret also realized picking Tusk and Techie as your first 2
10
picks
seconds
is too
remaining.
revealing. That's too much. So, of course, going into Naga Siren, much more
5
reliable.
seconds
And they start
remaining.
out with a Poor Man's Shield on their support Naga, because she has plenty of armor already. She has 315, I believe, is the movement speed
Navi's
of
turn
Naga
to
base.
ban.
So she doesn't really need much more than Poor Man's Shield, some tangos, and she's good. So just running around and fighting early and contesting a lot. That's how that goes.
That's a wonderful style for Secret. All about the movement, all about the transition.
10
Now
seconds
we need to also
remaining.
get that down pat. When you have a hero like an Earthshaker, it's even more important.
5 seconds
that's
remaining.
primarily if he's going to be a support hero, but even when you do find the levels with the Earthshaker, you need to transition
Reserve
this
time.
into a balance of power change in a different lane.
Yeah, you definitely
Navi's
do.
turn
So
to pick.
we'll see how that goes. Like, transitioning and lane switching is two of the most important things in this current meta. So, or in the current meta, I shouldn't say, because it's just in the current competitive scene that you see this many switches and early movements. But that might, you know, that might rub off a little bit on the pubs, definitely. You always see them take after the professional games, and TI, nonetheless.
We saw what happened after ESL won
10
Frankfurt with
seconds
the
remaining.
Secret versus Fnatic game.
Yeah, definitely.
The win
5
rate went up too.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Because
well,
people actually started
the pick
realizing how
rates-
you could play him.
Yeah, the pick rate went up a lot and the win rate as well, which is normally not the
Reserve
case. Normally it's
time.
like, oh, I see a blade mail Bane, let me play that. And then people are like, oh god, I'm a carry
I think
player, why
people-
am I actually playing Bane?
But people realized just how easy it was to play techies.
Yeah,
Like, it's not rocket science.
I mean, it's almost rocket science, Toby. It's close.
It's the explosive part without actually reaching the moon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. We will see. I like to see how Kuroki plays it. It's always fun. He does a good job at just setting up different, setting up shop with his mind, so to say.
Hello, Mr. Razor.
Team
Insanely
Secret's
strong
turn
core
to
heroes
pick.
for Na'Vi. It's the good way to go. If you're feeling like you're getting a little outplayed, you get something as strong as Razor. The Winter Wyvern's great insurance. Urshik is always a great controller. A potential counter team fight, man.
It
So you don't
feels-
always have to be that initiator.
Yeah,
It can be both.
feels like a Havost hero, though, much more so
More than Dendy's.
than a Dendi hero. Yeah, I don't feel that Razor is the hero that I
10
normally think
seconds
to.
remaining.
When I think about Dendi, he's all about that flashy play, the aggressive,
5
you know,
seconds
like Queen
remaining.
suits him really well. The Shrek is
it's
so
what suits him, but it's not what they've been drafting. Like
Yeah.
he's played two
Reserve
Lashraks, and we're
time.
not going to sit there saying, well, we've had Blink Yule Scepter Lashraks, because we haven't.
Yeah.
We've had these very passive style heroes, and maybe I think I think you hit the nail perfectly on the head. What hero have we had where we said, you know what, Dendy's playing amazing. Like he's played well,
Yeah.
but it's not one of those heroes where he really performed and you really see that performance and the change in the game based on that level of skill he's got.
Because you talk about enabling Havost, and that's very easily done by just bringing someone with him so he's not alone when he goes for his aggression.
Yep.
But for Dendi, the enabling really comes through let him have a nice hero mid that he can snowball with, and he will do his very best
You just
on
want him
that.
to have a Templar
Navi's
Assassin.
turn
Yeah,
to
that's
pick.
basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
pretty
I
much.
thought that was where you're headed with this.
I mean, I would love to say some Dendi Puck and stuff like that, but Puck is simply just not a strong hero in the current patch. It doesn't suit very well.
How much are we waiting for Team Secret to come in with an axe pickup again? And then Winter Wyvern putting a hero under isn't a guaranteed save.
Yeah, I mean,
Spirit.
we'll
There's your
see.
Dendi hero.
That
Secret's
suits a lot
turn to
better.
pick.
I mean, they could, of course, still run Dendi on Razor mid, but I
They're
just
not.
feel the player styles and looking at Havost and Dendi in their past, you definitely want to have Dendi as the initiator and Havost as the carry, who should have the most CSM farm.
Yeah.
So,
100% agree with you.
and, I mean, the three heroes that Secret are running now, if I was to close my eyes before any draft of Secret and guess three heroes,
Do it. Close them right now.
I
10
mean, I would say
seconds
Tuskar,
remaining.
Naga, and Dazzle, Toby.
That's
Am I right?
5 seconds remaining.
yes.
Damn. Amazing, dude.
You then have to actually not just close your eyes,
Anti-image.
remove the images from your brain, and hello.
Can I add an
Navi
animation?
You
Turn
cannot
to
add.
ban.
You're cheating, Waga. You're cheating. So this is why ForceNL
So
didn't.
after the Storm Spirit pick, they decide to go for pretty much the same thing again, as they have AM and Naga once more. And Dazzle, not denied
10
this time, as it was
seconds
banned out
remaining.
last time, and Tuskar, of course, was in the enemy team. They do have a very,
5
very
seconds
secret
remaining.
kind of draft.
It's man, I don't think there's much of a secret to how they're going to
Reserve
compete up
time.
against Na'Vi. Like it's a perfect draft. You get an anti-mage up against a Razor and a Storm. Good luck getting that mech off on the Razor, and good luck if Storm Spirit gets control for even a short amount of time.
Yeah, I
He's going to
mean-
lose everything and have not enough mana to jump away. Like he might have mana for one jump, but the anti-mage will track him down.
The downside is, imagine, Toby, that you're playing
Team
Storm in this game.
Secret's
Let's just go
turn to
through this.
ban.
Okay.
Because if you play Storm, we're not saying that you specifically, but imagine.
Imagine Danny's playing Storm.
Yes. You jump in, say there's a team fight, 5 people in the fight. Who do you go on here? If you go on Dazzle, there can be the Song or the Tuskar to save the Dazzle. If you
10
go on
seconds
Tuskar,
remaining.
there can be the Song or the Grave. And same thing if you go on the
Navi's
Tuskar, it can
turn
be
to
the Grave or the Song. So all these 3 heroes are interchangeably able to save each other.
Yep.
And you're going to have long fights because of this, because the first guy's going to get saved.
Yep.
But how do you take a long fight as Storm against an AM?
Not
Like,
possible.
you jump once, you jump twice, and you're like, oh, my mana pool is
have a
gone.
5k mana pool.
Exactly. Yeah. If you have a 5k mana pool, Toby, that would be the way.
That would be impressive.
Nice. We found a solution.
Yes.
Let's
10
just quickly
seconds
in-game
remaining.
message Dendy here, actually, and send him.
You need a 5k mana pool.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, right? You actually went to your Steam list to actually try and find Dendy.
Yeah, he's
Reserve
offline.
Yeah, he's
Time.
not going to be showing
God
himself.
damn it. I was gonna give him a hint.
10
We know that.
seconds remaining.
No, I wasn't actually gonna message him. I would never message a player during a
5
game.
seconds
That was a-
remaining.
Very good thing to do.
Uh,
I always message you
Oh,
after.
I know
I
you-
message you after a game.
You've
Team
taken bets and
secrets,
stuff,
turn to
and
pick.
like, yeah, can you get racks before this minute or
No,
something?
okay.
You
No,
remember
that
this?
was 2 years ago, man.
I
was
will hold you to this.
That was 2 years ago, and they actually did it.
They did. Which team was that? That was.
I think that was Navi in their heyday.
It was
And,
right.
and I was just like, yo, man, like, I'm really enjoying your push trying to fight. Like, I challenge you.
Was it 18-minute racks
Actually,
or something?
no, it was
was it?
Alliance. It was Alliance.
Oh yeah.
And it was their in the game, and I said it to RK, and RK was like, yes. And
Yeah.
they drafted the full
At
push
DreamHack.
draft.
At DreamHack, and they did it.
It wasn't at DreamHack. It was, no, it wasn't at DreamHack.